Sorry, fairly new. And here we go. All right. I just started the live now. You guys can start hopping in. Let me move this all the way over here. Okay. All right. So let's just get started. I'm Nick. So we'll get Tesla to start. If you guys can somehow hear any background noise, I'm sorry. I think we're fine, actually. Okay, so Tesla right here, we can see on the 4 hour. It pushed up above my little breakout point. Little fake it gave, came right down. This happened during a pre-market, by the way, so we didn't even really get to see it happen. So I ran up, almost touched the 696 level, which is a really high resistance right here. It came right back down, and now it's testing the lower part of this breakout pennant. And we might even go a little bit lower down here, I believe, to go touch the baseline at 657. And then it's also lower part of the cloud support. So that's something we should be watching out for Tesla. If it does bounce back up in the morning, it still could come back up here to 696 and show a threat to the upside once again if the market really does rally back up. So let's see where we're at in the futures right now to show you guys. All right, so we can see what happened today here. So it's on Tuesday. We're looking, this is pre-market at 1 a.m. Pacific time, right around here to 4. We got a little hump up, and then it broke below all the way down here to the EMAs, a 50-day EMA, bouncing at 4360. And we got another rally up to start the morning, and then pretty much after 9 o'clock here, or 12 Eastern time, we saw sells for the rest of the day. And now we're at some support right here off the cloud. If we break any lower, we could have a huge chance of just honestly selling off heavy down here to this next support. Typically for SPY, it likes to move pretty quick when it's in the cloud. I mean, it does have days when it consolidates, but we can go back and look. It doesn't like to spend much time in the cloud. It stays up above it, or it's making moves nonstop, really. It doesn't really consolidate. But this is obviously just from the past 20 days, so we've had a lot of upward movement. I could back it out more. We like to stay in trend, as I like to see. So what we can see here on the daily retrace of the SPY is coming down here to 4328. And then what I was looking at earlier was the 4 hour. Sorry, I just clicked the weekly. And I believe we're going to come down and touch these supports if we don't get saved right here by this 20-day at 4356. We're definitely going to come further down around here into this range, I believe. And even though it was kind of a red day, I still believe we're going to catch some dips and go up again if we do come down to this level. So just let price action take the handle of what's going to happen, of what you do with your choices. I honestly would recommend maybe taking it lighter tomorrow. I might trade a little bit less, maybe not even at all tomorrow, depending on what I see. We've had a lot of green upwards days. I've had great trades in the past week and a half or so. We all have, and I don't want to risk any of what we've had. So I don't want to try and guess what's going to happen and then possibly get a heavy reversal to the upside once again, which is honestly able to happen pretty quickly. All right, so after that, we'll look at Boeing. Had some news come out saying they're going to really cut down production, I believe, on their production. So we see what it did on the 4 hour. It broke through the support. We didn't want to see it go under 233. I really don't want to see it anywhere below that. And we could come down here to 225 and possibly get a double bottom, but I see us making lower lows off that news and staying in this downwards trend. So not what I want to see out of Boeing. We can drop a trend line on TradingView after this and then see where the next point could be, where it would probably be coming up. Probably in this 220 range down here would be the next move up if it does try to make another bounce. After Boeing, Amazon made new all-time highs today. So we saw that one go off a little bit of sell-off. So seeing this come down to 3644, it's very possible. And I think we might bounce from there. I think everything might dip and we just bounce right back up tomorrow. And then maybe come and form one more top up here. And then if the market is really scared of this inflation, they're going to start to sell off a little bit more after that. So in my opinion, it's buy all dips still on Facebook. It's in a tough spot to kind of itching into the cloud, but I believe Facebook's going to still run up. We saw it today all the way almost at highs. It's just a good stock. It's hot right now. All right, after Facebook, sorry, give me 10 minutes to be back. If you're recording, make sure the screen is centered OBS so it doesn't look zoomed in. Yeah, I did that already. I hope I rearranged it, so I hope it comes out looking nice. So we'll go to Boeing, like I said. I'm pretty sure there's a sell signal around here as well on the 4 hour. We're gonna look at some of the sell signals going on. So we got the buy and we got the sell signal right here. This is in the IC script. All of you guys should honestly have it. If you guys don't, I'm sorry. Try and get it somehow. Message Kashan or something. I believe all you guys should have access to it. Sorry. So if we get a trend line going, sorry, these always take me a minute. I'm not. It's kind of funny. I'm not that great of a chartist, but I do the most basic things, and the less you think, the more chance of it happening, or less of it happening if you overthink. Sorry. So here we go. So we might see a double bottom form right here, 225, and then bounce right back up around to this 233 range, somewhere around here, possibly. But if we continue to go down, if I zoom out of this chart, sorry for Boeing for whatever reason, my chart's messed up on here. So this is a longer trend line, I believe. It's from right here. This is a trend I had, I believe, on the daily. So we might even come down all the way down here to 210 range. If this sell-off is actually happening and we do have a top in the market, it's very possible we come down here to 210 before we get a bounce up then. But I would not trade Boeing right now. We might see this flag start to form right here and pan out in the long run. So that's Boeing. I don't know why my trading view looks weird, but I'll try and get out of this real quick. So we got a sell signal on Amazon I wanted to tell you guys about on the 4 hour. And this is a measly cup and handle I put together real quick. And I sent in the charts as a joke, but it looks like it's actually happening. But we ran right up. And we got the sell signal here. So we might get a pullback right here to these old tops at 3655 on Amazon before another bounce up, in my opinion. Or maybe even the 3675. Well, isn't that the close of the day? Sorry. What was Amazon's close of the day? Yeah, okay. So we just got that pullback. That was today's candle. So yeah, we could see this come down here. I believe 36.20 then. 36.20 to 36.55, I believe, is Amazon's buy the dip range. So that's Amazon right there on TradingView. And no one gave me any questions or anything or any charts. I mean, I can bring up Neo, and I saw we entered a Neo play today. See what my opinion is on that. Not looking good. If you ask me, I think we go lower. I believe we got put still, if I'm correct. So I'm not. I only saw Neo being called out, so I could see this going down here past 43.5. Hopefully you guys are in puts because I see further downside for Neo for here. Let's see what their daily support is. Yeah, we might see. Yeah, break below 44, and it wouldn't look good for Neo. It would go down to that 41 range. So on the daily, it doesn't look good if you ask me. Ever since making those highs up here around 55, it's having a hard pullback. It broke through the EMAs. This is the 9 EMA, by the way, and this is the 26, the red lines. This is the conversion line, the T line. This is the K line, the baseline. 26 EMA right here. So it broke below those. It's on its way down. If there's one more I could think of, did AMD do anything today? It looks like it stayed tight. So it still looks good. Touch support down here. If it really can't get above 91.90, around 92, either probably further downside for the stock. All right, so you guys didn't have any questions or anything. I'm gonna just, oh my God, all right, QQQ. If I turn off the Heiken Ashi, we can see how ugly the daily candle was, I believe. Yeah, it doesn't look good. This is the only time I probably take off my Heiken Ashi candles to see if it was a day like today when it's with a candle like such. It doesn't look too bullish. Looks like we're gonna pull back, come down here to 358 on the Qs, and pull up SPY, and another ugly daily close right here. So 432 right here, possible in the daily pullback before we see more upside. So that's gonna be on watch. I just heard someone join. I was honestly about to finish up, so if you guys have any charts, this is your last chance.